I'm guessing. Yeah, I can't join the session there, Kenzie. It says it's session full. Do you want to mind send me another invite? Not sure what happened there.
Let me let me then let me exit the lobby then.
Aren't you racing, Ivan?
No, it's tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow, yeah. Alright.
I'm out.
You gonna be checking? You're gonna be checking the stream on the website, Ivan.
Well, the race is about to begin, isn't it? So it's a bit too late to try and get you logged off now and then me be logged in and things like that. So I'll just tune in on the multi-stream.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I meant. Sorry, but
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, okay. Why are you in the lobby at the moment as well? No, it's cool, bro. Take as long as you need, bro.
there's two Callums, right? There's Callum Games and then PK Callum. Okay. That's right. I remember. I wasn't sure which Callum it was. You're right, mate. Everything good?
Take it easy, bro.
So, but
Cool. Oh, brilliant. An excuse the game.
yeah,
Send
well,
an
they
actual
tend
doctor's
usually not to
letter.
believe it.
I prescribe gaming, Devon.
But recovery, what's the expectation? You gonna be up and running short while?
Can take quite a while, bro.
Okay. But good luck, mate. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, it's actually a really sad for the sport.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Thank you, Kenzie.
Well, Kinsey, with an accident that it was at full pace. Um, if we had gone through the point of trying to make the sport safe, but there is always that unknown that's going to happen. Unfortunately, this is what happens in the world of racing.
Yeah, it's not something that we as fans like, and
Fellow
the
racers,
love
man.
for the sport. Yeah, fellow racers and the love for the sport and the fans we are. It's not something we wish for. We always try to encourage the sport to bring us more exciting racing. But in the end of the day, this is not something we want to see. This is not something the motorsport community out there would ever want to see. You know, if there's a rivalry or not. So I can just imagine what Hubert's family is going through, and the sport today, and I can only imagine what tomorrow for the Formula One race will also tribute to his memories. Race time.
Well, a few of them
Yeah, with the
also
pink.
doing pink as well, yeah. And then one or two might actually run either his race number or his age as their number over the next two races or so. No, not at all.
Not a little bit.
Where we should be. Yeah, he's a brilliant
Yeah, I
guy,
remember
and
that
I don't
moment.
think anyone was really expecting him to do that. So, yeah, top marks for him, and yeah, definitely proud to have somebody like that within our league and our community, and that's what we thrive to get respectful people as well as very good racers.
Yeah, no, it's really brilliant. All respect, I think, from most drivers. Definitely giving him the racer of the day in that race.
Gentlemen, just watching the times here with Stephen, just did a 119.9. On the softs, being his first lap, and Mr. Wilson just following there. I tried this track earlier this week, and I must say, this is just like Arvin also told me on a separate occasion. This is the most balanced track, and Formula One teams do their testing here. But You would be surprised how this track can catch you out, even though it's so balanced.
Oh, well, it's all about the downforce, mate. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, started this week before my little medical thing. I put in quite a bit of practice around here, and I must say, once you start sort of trimming off that bit of downforce to help on that straight line, you certainly tell the difference.
Yeah, the cornering can quite a bit of a headache around here if your settings are not right in your car. You know, if you set up this track can become quite a hectic headache. You don't want to come around here unprepared.
no, not at all. Yes, it
I
is.
can see Andy getting a really good result here, to be honest with you. I mean, granted he's only in a Sauber today, but he's shown last week even in a Renault he's got pace, so I can definitely expect him to be scoring good points today.
I had a session earlier with the guys, and you know, a few of the drivers here that's actually in the race tonight. You know, the guys aren't slow. But again, like I'm saying, you know, this is realistic performance, and like you rightly say, the top 5, I think we're going to see the same type of mix in the top 10 later in the sessions.
Hopefully so.
I've seen the grass and I can't really say as to who where. I can pretty much guarantee you there will be some changes that are very, very surprising. That is correct, yeah.
Oh, so we're having a bit of a break, are we?
Are we carrying on with this vacation story of F1? Because my life took me to grey hairs and freckled skin just because of the 3 weeks that we couldn't get F1 actually. It was the horrible time of my longest month ever.
Yeah, that's right, mate.
So the idea of Monaco, Kenzie, hasn't reached...
Yes, we can actually ask him right now.
Yes! Have you forgotten about that, Kenzie?
On that note, I'll see you all later.
Come back here.
Callum. Listen to this idea.
It's actually really fun to say that, because I did mention to one of the admins 2 weeks ago about racing at Monaco in the classic cars, but turning damage off, Rawton off, and just let them go and have some fun. So it's definitely a possibility.
Well, then.
Yeah, and it's for
you
the
need to keep us
viewers,
informed.
because that's gonna be entertaining for the viewers, because that's what we said to Kenzie, me and him in the commentary box on Baku. You know, it's if you see so much action on the street circuit in Azerbaijan, Baku, what are you gonna see in Monaco? It's gonna be
There's only one way to
circus.
find out. I think there's a distinct possibility. Let me speak to the admins over this week, and I will very soon give you an answer.
We await the answer.
But get mods,
I'm sure
put
we
rockets
can
on
sort
these
something
cars
out.
and explosives and put bumps in the road.
I think you're mistaken F1 for a bit of GTA.
Well, we can make it fun, boys.
It's your mod.
Mario Kart.
And apply the nitrous button, boys. The go fast baby button. Put that in the car. Let's see what happens.
Right, well look lads, it's been a pleasure speaking to you again. Sorry it's been a bit of a flying visit, but I'm rather tired at the moment, so I'm going to shoot off.
No
But
problem.
I hope you all have a nice time commentating, and I will definitely make sure I'm watching.
Perfect
Fantastic.
stuff.
Thank you very much, Caleb.
Boys, see you later.
Good luck with the recovery.
Thank you. Cheers, mate. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
What a great guy, eh, gents? After having a stroke in the week and he's still in the action, although he's not in the car. It just shows, man. Quality, man.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yes,
And
definitely.
we planted the seed for Monaco right now. So we need to water this in the media chat and on... listen, viewers, this is Top Film speaking. Please go on the social media, raise your voice, I want to see it. Go on the social media, plant the seed, water it, and let's get that raised up. I can't
Get it
wait.
on the chats as well.
Yeah. The only highlight will be the intro. That's it. And from there on, it's the rest of it. Yeah, of course.
Define, I would love to know what the classic car is that he's got in mind. It's got to be
The
something.
Nigel Mansell.
Gotta go.
Nigel Mansell.
Yeah, you're looking at what the JPS series Lotus old school.
The stuff that's got like brakes, but that's even
Yeah,
better.
exactly.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that thing is quite undrivable in the game. I can only imagine in real life what that felt like. He's on the outlap. Not see Williams there yet. Although Willem Brits in the Williams, being a top driver last week in Baku, he's on the hards at the moment. We ought to see something from him in a few moments' time, maybe going on to the softs. Yeah. Gentlemen, I'm struggling between why Willem is going for another hard, seeing there's 2.5 minutes left of the session. He's on his way to be...
That is a very, very strange move there by the Williams rider.
I'm a bit confused, to be honest.
Yes, but running the hard tires on this type of track, I mean, it's a weird choice. It's a very weird choice, really. Not even the actual quantities seem to put the hard to run on this type of track.
And he doesn't have time left, guys. I'm afraid that this is past his curfew. He's going to be eliminated. It stands.
Well, that's a horrible, horrible day for him today.
He's out of here, right? You can see the few lights flickering and now he's pitting. Wow, that's a good lap. And well, that isn't a Ferrari, you know, that's all said. But that is an exceptional lap time, 1:19.4 in Q1. What are we going to be seeing in Q2 and 3 coming up? It's not the usual top 3. I'm still a bit confused about Volatility going out on the hards in Q1, doing 9 laps on those hards. I suspect he went out and never pitted until the end. I thought at the moment that he would be going into the pits last moment softs and do a, you know, a flyer like we know him. But I'm still not sure what you know, what's happening there. But still, let's still on hard. William, you won. We have to give that. Well, that's a good lap.
Very, very interesting move.
He's got something up his sleeve, I'm sure of that. I can't see him continuing in that position. And again, I'm saying, if I'm looking at his lap times, a 1:21.8 tire. Now, that's about 3.5 seconds slower than the soft. So you could put him on a 1:18 high, low 1:19s. So I suspect he's going to come with race pace. That's what I think he's going to be doing. Let's see, one of the first. Looks like Michael already. We've got a Ferrari out. Yeah, there's Michael. Have you guys seen the updated livery of the McLaren? With the higher black on the sides of the car. Have you guys noticed?
Yeah, it's got the higher black strip. It's got the barge boards have been changed. Sponsor has been changed. The black wing on the sides as well. It's a black wing now. It's no longer blue. I've taken a look and really gone through and spied out my favorite car, man.
What do you think, Ivan? I think it looks great.
I think it looks beautiful.
I like the blue. So I would have loved to see more red.
Yes, but I think they're going with a certain type of color scheme, and the blue is just has always been just a touch coat within the past. So I don't think they want to have it their predominant color.
Yes, but it looks awesome.
Yeah, well, it's just a brilliant livery. I really do love the livery. So
It's simple.
It's simple.
It's simple and beautiful.
Exactly. I mean, it's definitely a different look at it. I mean, if you look at the big changes within the liveries over the two seasons from 2018 to this one, it's probably the best improved one, just by adding an extra bit of color.
Yeah, I mean the rest of the guys, like we know that the big guns like Merc and Ferrari and Red Bull, they've had their livery predominantly looking the same every year, except Ferrari went this year with a matte red, not a gloss, for all their reasons. But there's no big change, and we all said when the 2019 liveries got announced, we all want to see something different now. We're used to the silver arrows. We know that they're silver arrows. Let's change it up a bit. And we know Ferrari is red, but let's change it up a bit. But I think the team that come out with the most creativity is, again, the McLaren.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful car, man. I can't wait to see one, man. I really can't.
But they're on their way to becoming one of the top contenders this season, eh?
I wouldn't say top contenders, but definitely best of the rest. Eh? What are your feelings about that, Kenzie?
Well, yes. I mean, if you have to look at today's practice sessions and quali, I mean, that's two Mercedes motors going or giving engine problems over the course of the weekend. It's got to be definitely something the team's got to be looking at.
Yeah, just on that point quickly, you don't know how the junior teams or the teams that's using the supply of the Mercedes engine are using that engine. We don't know, have they been running higher modes for longer, all the prescribed, things that Mercedes would have told them when they start the engine. We don't know that. But I think that Mercedes themselves will have a slightly better engine than what they would supply the team. Don't you think? Or is there like a rule to it? I don't think they would supply the same engine. Literally the same power unit with the the same amount of HP coming out of it? I don't think so. Look at the Ferrari motor that's in the Haas and in the Alfa Romeo. I don't think Ferrari would put their engine into those cars. Yes, it's a Ferrari motor, but I don't think it will have the same performance.
I don't know. I think they've actually got to supply a proper standard, and then how the team set up the motor is up to them. But I think the actual motor itself is pretty much the same. You must look at it. Take Alfa being a sister Ferrari team. I mean, you must understand Alfa owns Ferrari, so it's the team. So they're going to be doing a lot of testing through them before they put the actual motor inside the actual team.
That's where it comes in. Yeah, you see, that's where it comes in. So I don't think like Kenzie now said, the works team would be too worried about them making anything trouble.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
But for like Renault, they did it because to take the penalty now. But they're not going to use the new motor now because it's not going to be complementary to their strategy now, as it would be later. So they doing it when take a penalty.
Yeah, but I do agree with you on that. Sorry, Kenzie. That is an amazing time. I mean, just got that car so set up, right around the corners, getting the right amount of pace down the straights. I mean, that's a lap. And I mean, that's in quality too. The lap is in quality.
It's also track dependent when it comes to the individual performance. You do get drivers that tend to favour some tracks above others and tend to do well on those. In comparison with the ones they so favourite about. So I think that also plays a bit of a role, especially on Spain. I think that does come into play.
Sure. Well, it's just to keep your eye on the transport, on the country. But as you can see, the Ferrari hasn't gone off the track. I mean, he's done no laps. I wonder if he's just holding it back and going for that last bit of the pace within this qualifying session.
Yeah, he did do it. The 122.1 do a time, but on the mediums he didn't do a lap though. And as you say, that Warrington just started his fast lap. He's in 9th currently with a 120.7, and looks like he will be going. Well, fitted
at the moment is, according to this, the soft tire.
Yeah.
It's amazingly close.
But it's a big gap from first to second, and from second onwards, close. I'm sure Anthony bettered his lap. Yeah, fourth fastest.
He's been on a mission.
Just to take that quickly into consideration, a 120.071 against a Mercedes leading currently in a 119.1. That's less than 9 tenths. And it's a Mercedes against the Alfa Romeo, and they're both on the soft tires. That's an exceptional lap, Anthony. Definitely.
Well, this is just
But
about
that's in
power
contrast.
strategies.
Yeah. This is about tire strategies. But in contrast to what you just said, Kenzie, no, this is supposed to be the most balanced track. Hence why the teams do their testing here. So it should be done on a balanced setup. But still, have that sweet spot on the setup to be able to get the most out of the car.
No, that's going to compromise him, and he is sitting now in 14th.
Yeah.
Oh, such a hard one for him at the moment.
And his teammate being on the racing line just to put cherry on top. Doesn't have what it takes to do that lap.
Yeah, well, he's not going to be able to have much in his pocket with a broken wing.
No.
Yeah, no, that's a little bit too. Yeah. Oh my word.
I'm trying to find it here. No luck.
What? What? Wow. Wow, that is an impressive time to keep the in sixth place there by Anthony. Mark asked watching predictions. We've already got one. He's saying football. We've got some fans looking out there. Why would he go on the video himself? It's a top unless he thinks he can prove a point and screw everybody. But that could be a plan. That could be a plan. I mean, we all know that the guys are after that bonus point for fastest lap. Wow, we had that motor on full pelt. Must say that is a brilliant lap there by Gary Button. Definitely. Well, it is possible. I mean, doing a couple of laps over the week, you could definitely feel the softs seem to appreciate that second lap that warming up status. So this could be a nice flyer from the Red Bull of Kellen. Kieran, sorry. Well, puts him into third. So who's the car behind the Red Bull? That's got to be a nice tow for him. As you can see, Willem is spectating on Jabelu or JBL. He comes through. And that's just at the start of his final lap, yeah. Yes, definitely. He's definitely improved on his times. I think he's just gotten down and cooled down in the last couple of races. We are going into the final 4 minutes. Should be really interesting. The drivers should be good by coming out to do their final laps. We do have Willem, who has to quickly attend to a pressing matter. He shall be joining us soon or shortly. Nah, shouldn't be too bad. Towards the minutes. Right to the limit there, it's quite a tricky move. I mean, it's putting all your solid. Final few bends into the chicane. Hard braking. Oh my word. Gary comes around the corner. Now it's just a down open. He comes through and pulls out a. What is Steven's lap looking like? Oh my word. Wow. That is a blinding lap, Steven. Oh my word. What a fun, wonderful lap there by Steven. Really taking and ringing the horns of that Mercedes Benz there. And we'll also notice that everybody is going to be starting, well, it's going to be a mixed grid with the two different tire strategies going on. But I must say, the Red Bulls definitely splitting to the two Ferraris there. It's quite quite an interesting mix there by the top three teams.
Very sad for sport industry across the world. Definitely be remembered. And I think tomorrow we will also see main F1 race, some of a contribution and a tribute to him and his family memories.
I'm sure they will.
Gents asked part of qualifying, yeah, practically the whole V. What is the things and anything that has been all right?
Yeah,
So that one from the start.
Yeah, well, we've got a Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, running up the top 5 place.
And here we go. Whoa!
Oh, and it's a McLaren as well. Oh, and there's the Alpha winner and point racing as well.
Oh, it seems like the Red Bull has just lost the rear end on the start, and that compromised Gary in the first bit of the action on lap 1, and then the Renault that came together with, well, I think the Renault of Mr. Wilson was the best part of the second incident. Yes, Jabailu in the Renault.
The only retirement we have out of that whole incident is the McLaren.
Willem Brits made up some ground, gained 4 places there. He's now running in 12th in the Williams, making an overtaking move there by Lee in the Toro Rosso most recently. And not to mention that I've got a suspicion that I think Willem Brits has put himself in quite a nice spot for this race in the whole, doing a few laps there in Q1 and being knocked out because of that. But I think that was part playing into the fact that he will have new tyres for the race start, putting him in a very, very nice spot, quite frankly. Got Michael Booker also battling for 7th with Kyle in the McLaren. Willem Brits has been disconnected. He was 8 tenths behind Garrett before he got disconnected.
Well, that's what he's looking for, is that gap, so that he can start building a comfortable lead. So this battle going on between second and third is playing right into the Mercedes hands.
Michael Booker was at a moment 5 tenths away from Kyle, and I see that gap is, well, increasing.
there's a good battle between 5th and 6th right now as well.
Oh! Dean almost took it on Gary. 15th and 14th. They almost made contact. Gary just overtook Lee for the place of 13th and lost the place as well to Dean. And Dean's got DRS on Gary. Made it stick and they made contact. Whoa! Gary just managed to put the inside. He has it! He has it! 2 with 1 shot. Well done, Dean. Yeah. Win just rejoined in 13th. Yes, but I see Willem Brits still goes, so I'm expecting the front to take the ball for the moment. Job by Lou on the point of making a move of being the 15th.
Oh. As you can see, he came into the corner quite tight, clipping the curb, and that's what set the back end of the car right out.
Well, he made up another position. Losing a lot of time on John Taylor. Gap has now increased to 1 second, half a second at the moment. There's a few not gonna leave this race unbattled.
Definitely not. You're gonna have Caesar battling and just that he keeps Kieran at bay.
With budget gap currently under 1 second as it is now 8 tenths behind. should have the 3/10. It's now 4/10.
Definitely got the battery run.
Looks like Callum is beginning to struggle for grip on those softs. As is the Red Bull struggles medium. What a recovery drive. In what, in a matter of 3 laps? From 6 all the way up to 4th again. It seems that Michael Booker just passed the horse of John Taylor. The gap is there. 3/10, 4/10, 3/10, 4/10, and then it just doesn't happen for Michael. Just doesn't seem to get past him. I think that might also factor to play is John Taylor managing his ERS and engine modes to stay ahead of that Mercedes.
A wonderful job making that pass as wide as possible.
Definitely, I do see Michael Booker has a lot of ERS, and I suspect he's going to be using a lot of it in the DRS zone, and he doesn't. He was struggling on those softs. You could see between him and the Red Bull, it didn't go very well for him on the exit. Michael Booker not more is available to him to overtake John Taylor. And he's sticking to mode 1 on the ERS. On the telemetry, he's sticking to mode 1. Well, if you want to see an undercut, well, there's your undercut. You don't get a bigger undercut than that. If it even can be, mind you. That's really interesting. Well, Season now closed the gap to only 7/10. Oh, Caesar went wide. And it was reach. He's pitting, my suspicion. The soft's not lasting in this race. I was looking at some of the telemetry there. Some of these guys were running very high engine modes, quite high energy recovery system deployment modes as well. The tires, you know, it eats them up. And especially the battling going on. If you're behind the car, your tire degradation seems to be, or tend to be higher than normal. Even in the Mercedes has built himself a very, very comfortable lead. 16 seconds it is now. Essentially having a by the words of it. The DRS is powerful this season. It's been wider now than it has in 2018. Right, Gary Braden seems to be on the tail of John Taylor at the moment. Only 5 tenths between them. Gary would be trying to move. It will be lost. Kieran will take him in the pits, that's for sure. And he does. Yeah, that's a yeah. It seems like Gary is a bit struggling behind John Taylor, and he's going to move, and he's done it. Will he make it stick? Oh, they touch! They're out! Touch! John Taylor touching the blue wheel of Gary Braden there, having a spin around. Gary just holding it together in that corner. About to make this move on Kyle in the McLaren. Kyle thinking well they're closing on the inside line. Having a look. Not the right play overtake. Disciplined he is. Oh! That was close. And Günther just took the upper 11th place. Oh, overtake and he spun it! He spun it! Damage! Wow! I was waiting for that to happen. Not like, but I saw that happening within the door on that corner. Willem not having any of that overtaking. And that cost him a lot of, well, what's that, 3, 4 to regain time, Willem Brits. And he's closing the gap ever so slightly. It's now 4 tenths. He doesn't have a lot of front wing left. Both are gone. He's got a lot of front wing damage on Keller's car. And he does so.
Sorry about that.
A lot. Two spins, new spinning out on the overtake attempt. And we also had Callum having front wing damage. We're not certain why, but he's got into the pit. Willem Brits in place, scoring 6 positions since the race started. And there's quite a nice battle that's taken in first. Stephen and I'm not sure who's Bloodstegan, right? What's the name? Kieran, yeah, that's right.
But I do see that Steve is artificial tyres.
Yes, that's right. You're correct. He had a 16.6 second gap when he went in. So Kieran will need to pit, and if, like you said rightfully, if Stephen can overtake Kieran, he will essentially have a free pit stop on his second stop. By the looks of his face, of course.
Gary Brennan is now in fifth place. For a long strip from the hard tyres.
The Alpha and the Williams even around this circuit, not able to get past Willem Brits for 10th place. The gap just remaining half a second or such since a few laps ago. Williams. Callum has retired.
Well, it looks as if he was on lap 1 of those hard tyres. Maybe coming up to right over the pits and full tyres. Well, it looks like Dylan Brits has been disconnected again.
His DNF.
No, I'm sure not.
And Dina's just disconnected as well, losing a place there to Michael.
So the Mercedes team is definitely getting some of those points back. Like you mentioned, Kenzie, it's going to be a hard knock for Ferrari in their championship chase.
Yeah, and I mean the Ferraris didn't have a great weekend last weekend as well. I mean both of them out of the race, so no points there. 1-2. Now first and fifth. So the only Ferrari now on the track is Gary Braden, and he's sitting in 7th place. So it's the only hope. No pressure, Gary. So you're the only hope today. Let's see if we can get him some points there. He's just been disconnected. He's now up to 4th place. He's on 23 laps on those mediums, and that's quite on the limit, I would say, by now. He's got at most 3 laps left on those mediums before he's going to be struggling and losing a lot of lap time.
It would be an interesting tyre strategy or tyre choice for it. Does he then go to the second set of medium, or would he go onto the hard and go straight through the end of the race?
Well, we've seen it last week as well, Ivan, in Baku. You know, when I'm not sure who did it, but it was a one-stopper for the one driver, and well, it pushed the limits on the softs. I'm sure Kenzie can recall. So yeah, Kieran might.
Ironic, he's done laps on looking at the
Willem has disconnected for a second time, eh?
Yes.
And rejoined for a second time. Seems
And
like the
as
Gremlins
we're
have
talking,
returned.
I see Kieran is now in the pits. That was quite a long pit stop by the team.
While Gareth has spun and lost to Telford. He's now down to 15th.
Yeah, definitely pushing for the fastest lap and Kidzy. Definitely keeps the underdog within a good chasing point for the mid pack. If you have to look at it. So getting into some F1 news, obviously the summer break, 3 weeks is done. Teams running a few new contracts over the summer period, so Valtteri Bottas is being signed to Mercedes again for the for next year. That I'm sure gives him a bit of a load off, and he can now concentrate on the next half of the season and bring that challenge back to Hamilton.
Yeah, well, Ivan, but the moment there were the discussion if they're going to keep him or not. Oh, Lee just retired.
Kieran just missing that car.
Oh my word. Alright. Did he lose the car? Was it contact?
Once again, it looks as if he had clipped the inside curb and swung the rear end of that Toro Rosso out.
Curbs in 2019 is unforgiving. You can't ride them that you have the same way in 2018. It's just can't do it. So, and that just shows again, Goat Masters of getting this as realistic as possible. And Willem almost, as I talk about the curbs, he almost lost the car. Tire degradation is really catching these guys out today, and these curves as well. But Ivan, just to get back to your F1 news there, about Bottas and Mercedes. When it's opened, in the beginning of the summer break, I did say that it would be a useless to let Bottas go. He's been their guy throughout Hamilton's reign of success. He's been there to pick up, the second place, the third place. So he has really their cornerstone to secure any additional points for the team throughout the 2018 season, and having such a good kickoff in 2019, I couldn't see means possible for Mercedes to let him go and not resign.
Yeah, well, why would you want to mess with that dynamic? It would make no sense.
Yeah, of course.
From the team aspect. And then Sergio Perez getting signed in with Force India or Racing Point, I do apologize, for the next
3 years
as well. Yeah.
On the break.
Yes.
Zandvoort is now, I think, third on the.
Yeah, Zandvoort is just in the. Are you sure it's Zandvoort and not the Vietnamese race?
Yeah, Vietnam. You're quite right. I just want to say.
No,
you know what
the Wimbledon final going and the F1 happening at the same time. Had the Cricket World Cup at the same time.
And we had Jeremy a video on his Drive Tribe channel about watching rather tennis than Formula 1. Have you guys seen that clip?
Yes.
That's why I was laughing. When you guys the tennis.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing about Jeremy Clarkson. He's got if he's got something on his mind, he will say it and he'll say it straight out. But like it or not, it's coming out.
No, that's why I laugh when you say to make space for the tennis. Then I'm like, okay, Jeremy, did you have something to do with this?
Yeah, it was kind of one of those weekends with channel surfing, all of this was fun in my house. And just to get back to the last market contracts that we mentioned for the weekend, because last week we got staying at Mercedes, we've got to partner Daniel Ricciardo at Renault next year.
And Hulkenberg possibly going to Haas about that.
Yes, talks about him going
possibly
to Haas and teammate with Magnussen. Poor Grosjean has had an awful last 2 years with the AS team, and I think the team needs to find someone that's going to be more consistent and raking in those points again.
And the dynamic for the team also is dire needs at Haas. Just to round it off, this discussion by contracts, what if by Red Bull to take Albon and
yes,
that's
the biggest topic out there. But if you have to look, I mean, Albon taking the Spec 4 Honda motor this weekend, so that's officially put him right at the back of but during the...
in his favour, I would say.
Yeah, well, if you had to look, he wasn't really good at the fast race lap runs in Free Practice 3. He was doing the long runs, and with his times he was doing quite interestingly, he was up with the top, looking at fifths between the second and fifth. So
on the first practice, he was
can see him carve his way through. Yeah, well, like I'm saying, hopefully we can see him carve his way through the field and definitely become that wingman that Max Verstappen is needed at that team.
Yeah, but this again, if you check Mercedes, it's a Hamilton and Bottas. Bottas fights and he needs to up his closer than Hamilton, but essentially, man, he knows his place. He knows he's going to play second note to Hamilton. And they make contact. Gary and Luca. And it seems like Gary's going of that because Michael Booker is still in 5th. As is Gary, mind you. That's on the paddock. At his good mentioned about who being penalised instructively. And that's Christian Horner. You know, they must allow them more engines for a more competitive race.
Yes,
So
100%.
that in.
Yes, today's F1 motors are a hell of a lot more reliable. But, you know, it's going to be a 20 lap season or 20 race season. 22 races?
Yeah.
So it's going to be quite tough on those motors to have to last that amount of time. So having that extra motor to play would really work it out. But if you have to look at that aspect coming up now, I mean, if you look at, like I mentioned earlier, Albon having to stand back on the grid because taking the spec 4 Honda motor, you know, it's definitely shuffled the grid around, and I think that would be really good to see over the next course of the next few races, next couple of months coming in the end of the season.
But essentially, you don't want to pay Harvard for instructors strategies. You know, he's the guy just taking the machinery around the track. He's not the one making decisions in regards to strategies, engine swaps, and upgrades. So I can get Christian Horner's point on that.
And as we were discussing that whole topic, Kieran then overtook Anthony in the Alpha for second place, and has now opened up a decent gap of 1.8 seconds, 1.6 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, and while he was saying that, Jabba got a little bit of a spin, allowing the Toro Rosso gaining 11 spots.
Noticed that Gary Burnham has done 33 laps on those hardest, so he's got to be coming towards the ending part of those tires. So I don't know if you think he's going to be pushing anything by going for, I don't know, coming into round about lap 45, 50, try and go do the...
Too much. That's too much. No, that's too much. No, I think it's almost too late, Ivan. If you're talking about the 45 lap mark, I think that would be too late. Gary won't have any life in those tires left. See, pushing of his condition at the restart.
Muscles very better than him. He's had a patience drive that car on those hard tires, and having that collision with Michael Bobby earlier part of the race. person we haven't really spoken much about is Caesar in the point racing, having quite a quiet race in 4th place. Doing a very good diligent race.
He's still this good.
Come down to 7th. Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to join in. He might be one of those technical gremlins that I like to call Billies. It's just my little practical joke with my fellow racers. If there's an accident, it's Billy's fault. If there's an accident, it's Billy's fault. Not Billy.
Poor Billy. Poor Billy is getting all of it though.
Yeah, I know. The mate of mine really wants to get hold of Billy and just teach him.
I wonder who that is.
Well, we just know him as Billy.
Michael Booker is really struggling today. I don't know if you guys really get him, but his lines, he's inconsistent. I'm not sure if it's set up or is the guy on a controller or that's hampering him, but he's off touch in this race.
Well, if what we've got on the onboard shot, we can take a look at it and see if he's getting the understeer or oversteer.
He's definitely on a controller. I'm keeping an eye on him since the race start basically, and there isn't one lap that's mirroring the previous one. It's a bit inconsistent. And I'm trying to figure out why. Is it because of what he's using to do the race? In the sense of a wheel or controller? Or is it setup? Or is it the tyre degradation? What is hampering Michael Booker? Oh, Gary spun out! Just right in front of him. Gary lost it in the corner.
It just brings Ferrari further down.
And again, that's what I said. It's on the limit for those hard tyres. And he's going into the pits now. Tyres. Now it's 30 UPMs. Might be, but let's allow. He is on it, so pick it, but I won't modify. Sitting in 5th, so it's not a question a bad driver, or is he in the wrong car?
You can't be in the wrong car. I mean, he's usually replacing at the moment before that seat while Cullen recovers. So I don't know, is it just lack of passion with his or was this just was a bit of a surprise? He was told to jump to the quite early, quite late on. So maybe he just didn't have any time to get himself into the right mind.
Well, I see right on his gearbox now as we speak. So let's see what Gary can do on foot. Well,
that's been definitely hampering yes, that's been definitely hampering the Ferrari of Gary.
It is not something you want in turns, so let's see what Gary can do. He's gonna take him on the main straight. Well, Marco Booker has got a lot of ERS left and he looks like he saved it for the main straights. Gary is in overtake mode. I won't be surprised if the engine has also been turned up for this opportunity, and Gary does. And they make contact again! They did! He makes it stick. That was close.
Some good driving there by the Ferrari driver.
Yeah, making a little bit of a late move there on the main straight by the looks of it on my cam shot. But yeah, well done Gary for keeping it together there. We've got Winterich right on the tail of John Taylor for the 10th spot, and this might be a three-way take because the Tom is also in line up by. Just like I said guys, Gary manages to tie us to the end because it's a long stint for the mediums.
Fatigue is starting to set in, as you can see by the driving styles of the drivers at the moment.
Also something I was trying to look for. 100% the easiest thing to do.
No, and especially with this track, I mean, it's a track where you've got to be on it all the time. You've really technically got what that 7, maybe 10 seconds of flat out down the main straight, and then you're back on it again.
Yeah, it becomes a little bit monotonous in the middle part of the race like we're at now, especially guys that's spread far apart. You can lose your concentration quite easily in that part of the race.
This is where the main comes into play.
You did it, you did it.
Pass up between the guys. This is definitely a battle for 9th and 10th for those final championship points.
Well, it does seem like John is struggling a bit here to keep his line. But in the meantime, going through the course, attacking like you're attacking and defending like you're defending. Your tyres does seem to love it. The tyres love this spot.
Degrading.
You come top. Yeah, no, they like me. Splitting apart. blistering, like the heat. Willem not being as close to the Alpha as the Alpha was to the Toro Rosso in that instance.
So it's 20 laps. If you can push it for another 5, I think that part to be soft. Yeah.
Yeah, the only battle on the field is 10th, 9th, and 8th place. And those three cars very close to one another. The rest quite heavily spread out on the track.
We definitely are. Well spotted there by Willem. Gentlemen, so let's just watching the interviews after the qualifying session. And they ended up interviewing Ross Braun, one of the directors of Formula 1, if I'm not mistaken. And they did ask him a question about, with the new 2021 regulations. And the FIA paid how the car develops to a certain extent. Why that does kind of like take away from the team engineers and what they can actually do. What is your feeling about that? Yeah, the next question that came up was the fact that would there any more teams joining in on one season couple of years. So I mentioned that they were looking to try and get the all set into place before looking at new teams coming in. But you couldn't dismiss the idea.
Well, all I have to say to this is, they must all keep in mind the main idea of this is to keep the competition as close as possible. So they should do whatever it takes to sport gaining viewers, not losing them.
Oh yes, I definitely see Porsche coming back in. Audi, if they could come through and bring some of their technology and their knowledge within the racing industry into Formula 1, I think that would be a great asset to add to the sport.
I agree and disagree. No, it's Porsche is a great man, no doubt about it. But Porsche tends to me, as a motorsport fan, tends to me to be more a touring car, Le Mans, GT type of, manufacturing that competes in the motorsport community. And what I'm going to say now might not come out right, but I'm sure everyone will understand but I don't think they are Formula 1 material in the sense of where do you fit in Porsche to Formula 1? You know, how do they
Yeah, but-
fit in?
Yeah, but I mean, the same could be said about Peugeot. I mean, Peugeot within the sport before, and I mean, they've dealt with very issues. Same could be said about Toyota. I mean, Toyota's team a couple of years ago. Yes, okay, they weren't doing as well as what expected. If there's money to be made for a car company, in fact, definitely looking into it.
Oh, no, sure, but I think that's where the FIA needs to have a sharp eye, because what I like Mercedes, Ferrari, and McLaren, Williams. You know, the originals that stays within, and they made contact, guys. John made contact with Willem Brits just now. Both of them come out, not having on the track, but John does have wing in the right front. Why is it every time I discuss a point with you guys, there's action on track?
It's tragic.
Yeah. So,
As if the doors coming to the pits, there's about 20 seconds left to stop. So at the moment, the gap Kieran and Stephen is 5 seconds. So that'll give you 15 seconds on a soft tire to make up. It could be a really good battle towards the end of the race.
yes, I would suggest back to the previous thing that you said about Porsche coming back. You know, like I said, the originals in the sport currently on the grid, Ferrari, Mercedes, Williams, and then you've got the mix about guys coming in, but they're not a works team. Like Red Bull, Haas, Force India. They buy very reliant third-party suppliers for engines and parts and components and whatever. That is what spices up, the sport. That's one. Porsche.
Yeah, but the same can be said about McLaren and Williams. They're not works teams.
Yeah.
They're private teams. Yes, they've been in the sport for years and they've but
F1 heritage.
Exactly, they've got that heritage within the F1 industry. I'm just saying, having a few extra works teams could spice up the field a little bit more. You've got extra cars. You must understand, I mean, racing was exciting back in the early 80s.
Oh, so not replacing
the
it.
90s.
They're coming on as an addition.
No, they're coming as an additional. So instead of having
Then I'm for it.
the 10 teams, you've got 11 or 12 teams. That's an extra 2 to 4 cars on the grid.
That
Gives it that extra.
That I'm for.
Yes. So I'm
But
just
getting
saying,
rid of
that
someone to replace it with the works team, I'm not for that. As a fan, I'm not for it. It's like the Force India team being bought over by the Canadian Lawrence Stroll. That I'm fine with. But if they came and said, we're going to replace you with Porsche, works team, then it would have been, listen, that's not going to work. So yeah, no, sure, as an additional team,
but that's the way it is. That's the way it does work in Formula One. Unfortunately, it's all about what connections you have and what money you can pull into the sport.
Oh, sure, but I mean for the fans, it's to remember for the fans, because if it wasn't for the fans, what's gonna pump money into this?
Well, yes, it's not just the fans. I mean, there's a lot of money made, but a lot of your money comes through your sponsors. So,
will the sponsors sponsor you if there's no one watching?
You know what, Formula One has gone through its tough stages. I mean, there was many talks about how Formula One would survive, but yes, a lot of merchandise is bought over by fans on race days or as much coverage as what you can see. Yes, take
Yeah,
Ferrari for
true.
instance. It's the one company that really makes me off of their caps and their shirts and their novelty items. I mean,
Sure.
not many companies out there that I know of. I mean, you can literally produce a car and say, right, you can buy the car, but you can't take it home. We keep it. You can only
Yeah,
drive it
yes.
when we decide you can drive it, and you can only take it on.
Yeah.
So yes, you've got
Generally
a lot of
having
money
that
that is
discussion.
made by the items that Ferrari makes. I do agree with you. A lot of the fans do contribute a lot of that money, but the fans get a certain percentage of what the teams get in.
No, I'm with you on that point. I can't argue with that. But the truth of the matter is, Ivan, if Formula One will allow a team to come in, it won't be, because of the replacement of.
No, I do.
I'm not for that.
They could add extra. If they could have additional teams, I think it'll just bring another dynamic to the sport. Back in the early 80s and 90s, the 26, 27, 32 cars on the line on the same race, there was a lot more overtakes because you had different places, different teams, different mindsets. So it will also bring more of the overtaking within the sport.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yellow flag in sector 1. Just trying to see if I can find anything.
While we've had a discussion, I mean, if you look at Kieran is what, 8 of those medium tires.
Mercedes really have it on top of the Red Bull today. It's now the second time been catching up, but it's also by a good play of strategy because every time it's on new tyres and the gap that he pulls, while the Red Bull is using up his tyres. You know, if I can say it like that. No, he won't. No, he won't. No, I don't think that will be the case, Kenzie, because he's going to be running the risk for a puncture in the first place. In the second place, you won't have any tyre left to go around the track. So I don't think, another 10 laps on those, you're going to be ending up at lap 40, 41 on those tyres. I don't think you're going to be making it, to be honest.
Well, from a strategy point of view, I think Kieran Red Bull should be putting in their driver, putting on the soft tyres now for those last sprint runs. He's got 27.4 seconds ahead of Anthony in the Alpha, so he should be able to comfortably take second place and give us a good show for the last 10 laps.
Yeah, I agree that is what should be happening, but if it does, to be seen. At the moment, we have the Alpha challenging Michael Booker for 7th place, being 18 now. And we've seen Michael Booker not being able to be as consistent in this race as what he would have hoped. But as Arvin pointed out earlier, this has been short notice for him to maybe a lack of practice around the track has I think he's been down the end, eh?
Well,
the
you
lap
know,
times currently, but
I look at it like this. I mean, you've done 56 laps on this track. You've definitely worked yourself into a groove. So I'm sure he's now just got himself into that nice pace, comfy zone, and he just needs to keep himself together, and then he should be able to keep that 7th place.
yeah.
Well, let's see what he goes for.
Yeah, that's a good call.
It's going to be a tight one. It's definitely going to come to the wire.
You guys notice this is now quite a spread track. If you look at the intervals between the cars, I think the point is 3 seconds, 3.9 seconds, and that's from Kyle in 9th place to the Alfa Romeo in front of him. 30 seconds.
This is coming towards the section of the laps of the race. But I think we definitely need to be keeping an eye out on 1st and 2nd, definitely carrying, as we can just keep an eye on his times. Well, you know,
Gary is gaining a second in the last 2 laps.
Yes,
Now
but I mean,
down to 2.
That could be an interesting it'll be a battle. Well, then he's definitely pushing for that fastest lap.
Gary has
Kept
pulled
down.
another second.
Yes, I was just about to mention the gap between Gary and Caesar.
Gary on 19 laps and 17, although it's a Ferrari against Racing Point, so
Straight line speeds get coming to failure. But it is running in harder. So he should have a decent talk around the corner. But
1.5 seconds.
Ferrari's definitely got the better pace on his plate.
The drivers could overhear us discussing any of these modes. I think we would have seen the difference. Okay, Gary is now in DRS. Yeah, the DRS range now on Future for 4. It's a matter of moments. I'm on board with Gary at the moment. Willem Brits is just taken 10. He's in the points.
What was that time of my last film? So I'm streaming via the option, so I'm currently not able to see that. So 14 seconds. It's been done in Australia. I don't see why they couldn't do it now.
Gary is also sitting down somehow. That's listen.
I think he's going to be patient and go the main straight and he's corner 1.2.
Oh, missing the line, costing. Well, the RS is wide open. He'll be kicking his half.
Very good on the braking though.
Yeah. He's slightly into grip now with those tires. I think now being behind Caesar. See the car moving around on the track.
Once again, like you mentioned, I'm now in the dirty way. Not best place you want to be coming around the equal side of this track.
No, just tend to move your car the way you don't want it to move. Come on!
We'll stick with the battle here with Gary and Caesar.
This is it now. This is it now. It's coming now. DRS is wide open. It's close enough. Yeah. Did it. Yeah. Done. Seems like I'm rooting for him against Caesar. Just a bit of waiting for that. One for you guys. Kyle on the Alfa Romeo for 8th place.
Gotta give Gary credit. Gonna be so tight.
On the horse!
I think he came in and pitted and then chose the wrong tyre.
Right, Kyle just overtook the Alfa while we were checking out the pit lane. It's all order for 24 lap all mediums, complete C. Here's the Alpha, and then here's the Ferrari. See what happens.
The difference between the works team and the contractor team.
Senior team. Let's see what happens. Yeah. It's the new tire versus the old.
Bearing. Sorry.
Alright, gentlemen, I think it's rightfully asked driver of the day, in your opinion?
Wow. It's a tough call. You've got Gary Dutton. We had 2 incidents, 3 with Gary Dutton, and he's still coming up in 4th place. Caesar running a decent race. I'd say my drive today would probably be between probably Kieran in the Red Bull, Anthony in the Alpha.
I've got my 2 drivers, and going for Gary or Willem Britt. Willem Britt starting almost right at the back of the grid in a Williams, able to make points. 10th place at the moment. Gary Bradley getting the worst of the race start. Essential, great race to get up to 4th place again. So it's between them. Okay, so that's 2 for Gary. What does the viewers think about driver of the day? Do we have anything there on the chat, or is it quiet?
Well, I have put the question out. I have put the question out there. It is very, very quiet on the chat. Well,
I've been detected, gentlemen.